What is going on, our squad? If, like me, you've recently picked up Valorant, you might have noticed how well Viper can control points. Here's a quick video on how you can dominate point A and B as this character on the map Bind. Our first approach would be from the A lobby for a shower push. If you want to initiate with the toxic screen, go to the corner boxes, reach the third star on the floor, look up at the middle of the left window, then up and shoot. Follow it with your poison cloud. From the hole in the shower ceiling, you can control the defender's window. At any position, just make sure you aim at the top of the antenna. And there you have it. Point A split in two, so you can focus on A short when coming out of the showers, with the possibility to control window at all time. It also gives your teammates a clearer view if the defenders are trying to cross point. Here are some quick and interesting snake bite shots you can use to lure your opponents out of their camping spots. Next up, coming from A short, to open up with the toxic screen, you simply need to position yourself around this corner. Be careful not to overdo it so that the defenders won't see you peek. Then you make sure the two corner walls are aligned. You aim up, be careful not to hit the sign, and shoot, which will send a wall to the very end of the point, allowing you to use the U-haul. And then you can also follow up with the poison cloud for the window. Look for the last rectangle in the tower, position yourself this corner, aim left at the rectangle where the adjacent line is, and shoot, which will land exactly at the center of the window, allowing a similar control over it for the entire upcoming fight. Here are a bit more of the snake bite shots that you can do to lure your enemies out of their sweet camping spots. Most of them are pretty much common sense. Next, when attacking from long B, reach for this corner, aim up at the roof container across while trying to stay out of the line of sight of the enemy, get closer to the corner while aligning the corners of the buildings and shoot. This will be an efficient way to cut the point in half, blocking the view from the B spawn, B cubby, and the window when you're going to be walking in on the point later. After making sure that nobody's rushing you along, you can now proceed to deploy the poison cloud by reaching this little dent in the wall paint, aiming up right at the bottom of the electricity transformer and sending it, resulting in cutting the view from elbow when on the point, making it definitely easier to spot enemies when engaging. Here you can see more shots of the snake bite while entering the point. Last but not least for attacking, here's mid to B. You reach for this corner here, aim at the left side of the far building and shoot, followed by the poison cloud by reaching the corner of the boxes while aiming at the end of the balcony of this upper building, strafing left to align the box's side and the balcony corner together, aim your crosshair at the end of the box, jump, and send it. A bit tricky and too risky to do if rushed, but works well from rotating from A. This will successfully block the view of the B spawn, the B cubby, and the elbow, all together to force the opponents to relocate to engage you. And again, here are some tricky snake bite shots to sting your opponents and force them out of their hiding spots. Now on to defending. Defending is a lot about reacting and not overcommitting, since you never know where your opponents will be coming from. For point A, you can send your poison cloud to the shower's entrance, slowing the enemy down and ensuring a clearer view for you and your teammates when they rush it. Next, for the toxic screen, you can reach for this line on the wall, stand in front of it, look up right in between the cable and the building's corner, and send it. Once you start it, it will leave a dent in the U-wall's entrance, which will allow you to see if an enemy peeks when you'll be holding the back of the point. This is all in an attempt to dissuade the enemy from rushing the site too quickly. If you're feeling daring, you can force peek this little corner, which will still give you a bit of cover, and you could potentially surprise an enemy that wouldn't be expecting it. Again, some ideas for the snakebite shots if the opponents are just hiding away from you.
Toxin screen down. Poison's off.
And lastly for bind, when defending B, you can send your toxic screen on long in order to slow down a possible push and allow yourself at the same time to reach the ult charging orb. For the poison cloud, you can set it through window to scare the opponents from entering hookah, like so. Now, the poison cloud can be used differently. Say they're currently pushing hookah and you're at the back of the point, stand right at the middle of the X of the container, make sure you crouch for those possible headshots, aim at the left of the wall like so, and bounce the trap so that the poison cloud will be right under a window, clouding their vision and making them think twice before walking through it, both together forcing some of them on the point while making them easier to spot. And to finish up, some snakebite shots which are mostly common sense on this point. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. See you next time.